I work at a self-storage facility, and I think I just opened a serial killer's unit. Final part. When I was younger, my older brother would often ridicule me for my vast array of what he considered useless keys. I tried to tell him you never know when a key would come in handy, but he didn't share my sentiments. So I sealed him in an abandoned tool shed with a padlock and chain to teach him a lesson of their importance. My parents seemed to think my obsession was unhealthy as well. To punish me, they would often confiscate my keys as opposed to grounding or spanking me. But as an only child, they lavished me with as many keys as a boy could want. I took a locksmithing class last year. See, even though I have so many keys, there are still occasions when I find myself at door that I can't open. Well, couldn't open. I like to practice my skills in the residential areas during the early morning before sunrise. Sometimes the people inside are still awake and I have to convince them not to call the police. After convincing them, I usually clean up any mess that may have been made as a gesture of kindness. Luckily, my on-the-job training as a janitor has made me extremely proficient in removing stains and debris. Afterwards, when everyone is quieted down, I like to sit around the table with the family and have breakfast. Usually I'm the only one eating, but it's just nice to have the company. You know, a lot of people say that the key to a man's heart is through his stomach, but I haven't found that to be true. The belly button is not a keyhole. At least, not one that matches any of my keys. After breakfast, I typically invite the families back to my house. When we get there, they're always so uptight, I have to help them learn to cut up. Ha! Next, I like to take them to my storage buildings to share them with the rest of my belongings. And that's usually where we call it a day. Listen to me babbling on about myself. I'll get into why I decided to write these memoirs in the next chapter. Spoiler alert, it's about my new guest in the cellar. The letter just stopped there, but the date at the bottom of the page was from just a couple days ago. I still have 2 more storage units to look into, and honestly, I'm afraid of what I'm going to find. If you guys interested, I'll let you what's inside them as well, and any advice on what I should do with the letter would be appreciated. Thanks in advance. Like and follow for more.